following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
So this window here is where they got in. And barrels on the ground there, maybe 15, 20 feet.
So you've gone back inside, I assume?
I haven't touched the window again because I don't want to disturb any evidence that's on it.
Well, I'm going to need to get down to the window.
Well, this ladder takes us down to a door which will get inside.
And the people in there are just okay with us coming and going?
We haven't seen any yet.
Works for me.
Well, we are just some hooligan teens.
And it's parkouring our way around this building.
Jennifer climbs down, goes inside.
We'll go with. Can't leave her alone.
Follow.
She will start processing the crime scene, as it were. She's like, plastic fibers on the little tappy thing.
Right.
I think someone screwed a drum on. Like a plastic container.
Right. Okay, so that's what they filled up to extract from.
Possibly. Oh, I definitely know how they left, through the window. That's also how they got in. There's black cotton. And this sticky white residue here is
Ew.
possibly something to do with it.
Well, they got in and they got out fast because the window was not open and then it was open.
Strange.
Yep.
We'll have to analyse that when we get back to it.
Aye.
If I didn't know better, I'd say it was spiderweb.
Oh, well, the place does look fairly new. Or maybe the maid don't get up here.
Let's keep looking, shall we? Maybe you guys are paying attention. This could be like a lesson.
Yeah.
Oh,
dear.
that's arrogant.
No. You
No,
gotta respect what other people are good at.
No, it's fun. It's absolutely a lesson.
Oh, wet.
But not Bernie?
Minty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the mint bomb.
I tried turning into a dog, and that was a colossal mistake. They dropped that.
Probably to throw off pursuit.
So it's likely that level isn't low because of legitimate extraction. Yeah, there's a crime going on here. And if that is spiderweb, likely a mutant.
Oh, well,
I
there's
like the
something.
way she thinks. I want to kick this guy's ass for making his...
And now a memory check is in order.
For everyone?
Sure, why
Well,
not?
well, I do remember that Anansi was like a person that was stealing, but I do not think I remember that Anansi is a spider.
It's all over the
19?
newspapers, but yeah. Well, anything over 20 is enough, given how long ago the newspaper was and your adventures in between.
Damn me, stupid brain dear. Couldn't have 2 inch.
I only got to 17.
That's a shame. Guess you'll have to wait till you report back to the group as a whole. I think I've recovered everything possible. I see no evidence of climbing up here. No scuffs or anything on the wall. Nothing on the ground below.
No rope marks on the window.
Nope, nothing.
Weird.
As for how the window was opened, that's perfectly obvious. There isn't a lock on the inside catches.
Security system's not here yet. It's on the sign outside.
Why wouldn't that be in before the chemicals you're storing?
And why would you put
Working
that
on-
on the door that it was not currently protected?
Is this a trap?
See,
If it is, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, we better go talk to Roxanne's squad leader so she can chew us out for breaking the law.
He's one to talk. Ladies first.
Thank you.
And then we make sure and help Dixie and Jed and everybody make it.
Down to the ground floor.
Make an escape that doesn't look like we're leaving here. We can powers muscle base them away from suspicious territory.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Going into a church?
Yeah, the church is cool and serene inside.
I'm going to look for Crossman iconography. Or
Like crosses.
And men.
12?
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Oh, okay.
It being a church and
Yeah, no, but
crucifixes
didn't they
being
have
all
like
over.
they have a slightly more specific one once we learned?
Oh, you're looking for the very specific. You don't see
Yeah.
it anywhere.
Yeah. What are there as far as personnel in the church?
There's a priest sweeping up near the top.
Yeah.
Or at least you assume it's a priest.
Okay. I'll approach and I'll just casually sit down near the front and pray.
Yeah, Maria does the whole thing.
I look at Maria and then
Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and what?
yeah. Thank you, nuns on the run.
And that mnemonic doesn't even work in the modern era. Spectacles, don't presume what I have down here and it doesn't mean anything anyway. Cell phone, nothing.
Yep. Cell phone and cell phone.
Yeah.
More like cell phone. Oh, hey.
Smartwatch.
What's going on Twitter right now?
Fitbit.
Actually, those have been the only watches I've been seeing lately. People who have the smartwatches.
Dumbasses.
Give me guard, for I have no doubt sinned. I mean, for one thing, I don't believe in you. That's probably a sin. I have lustful thoughts about female squad mates.
No, you don't have to do it out loud.
Oh,
It's a non-confessional.
I'm poor priest.
well, this is awkward all of a sudden.
It's not awkward, it's very natural. You're surrounded by beautiful women all the time.
You're here to pray away your gaze.
I'll just do it silently from here on out. So for the bit where I just hate those mutants so much. Oh boy, if I could just find a way to get those filthy, stinking mutants. They've ruined my life. Is the priest doing that?
No, Maria is.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Do you know you're mutant, right?
Ixnay on the mutant way.
What?
Amelia Ray.
Are you alright? Do you feel a burning sensation?
I'm starting to. I haven't even had any of that spicy Mexican food yet.
It's not so spicy.
Uh-huh.
We just call it normal.
Oh.
I believe you're a troubled soul.
Oh, I am Father? Is that right?
Father Ivan.
Father Ivan. Okay.
You appear to have a lot of anger.
Oh yeah, lots of anger.
Perhaps you should ask the Lord to find a way to open your eyes to forgiveness and peace.
Sure.
If
And there won't be any peace until those mutant criminals are stopped.
it is not for us on earth to judge others, rather the Lord in heaven will judge. And I understand the need for authorities to maintain law and order on earth, but you have a lot of anger, and I feel it is greatly in excess of norm.
You're probably right. I'm trying to work on that.
Well, you are in the right place.
Uh-huh.
But you know, you do not have to come here to pray. He can hear you wherever you pray.
Why does this place exist?
For community.
Oh.
Together.
Couldn't I just invite friends around?
Of course.
And we could pray together?
Indeed.
Thus nullifying the need for this place?
It is still here for community.
Hmm.
A church is not just a building. It is the people who come to the church.
I think I understand. Thank you, Father.
I have done little.
No, you've given me something to think about. I'll be going now. Bye.
До свидания.
Must be done, you comrade.
Wait, you a communist?
No. I'm of Russian descent.
Mm,
I live in the Kobashevsky district.
you know
But
Soviet?
No. Why must I be a communist? I do not understand.
Aren't all Russians communists?
No.
But the propaganda film said.
A lot of Russians are communists,
Aha!
but not all.
I mean, I suppose that's good to know that good American values can be picked up by Russians as well.
It is the values of the Lord that have been picked up by me.
I can respect that. There's a lot of good American Christians out there as well.
Everyone thinks Jesus is a wimp, but Jesus was more badass than any of your action movie stars.
Well, didn't he beat up a whole temple of guys once?
Yes, he did.
I seem to remember something about
The
that.
Lord also supports the Second Amendment. After all, did not Jesus say in the Sermon on the Mount that if you have a cloak, I tell you, cast it off and buy a sword?
I mean, that's...
Just because the
then-
Lord said, turn the other cheek, he did not demand that it be unarmored.
I mean, they had guns back then, so sword would have been the closest equivalent. That makes sense. Thank you, Father.
До свидания. Or would you prefer go with God?
Either one's
Or
fine.
let's see, what is the American equivalent? Cheeseburger, last NASCAR.
I see what you did there. Fair enough.
I love NASCAR. They turned left.
I love cheeseburgers, they turn left too.
I think Hot Fuzz has spoiled me, but now I'm always disappointed when you're interacting with a priest and he doesn't say "fuck off, grasshopper" and pull two guns.
That was good. I quite like that film.
And I will leave the church.
At least you try. I don't know what you were expecting in there. Why you talk about hitting mutants so much? I thought you like us. You are one of us.
I was trying to lay a trap.
For what?
Look, you see, the Crossmen, like I said, are a cult of anti-mutant religious fanatics. So I was trying to go in there acting like somebody who hated mutants in an attempt to see if the priest would bite. But I think that's just a normal church.
Priest, oh, I completely forgot to get my bullets blessed.
Go on then.
I don't have them. I knew I should have brought them with me.
Well, you didn't know we were going to be here.
No, otherwise it would have.
Just bring them with you everywhere. That's what I do. Just bring them with you everywhere. I do.
I'm gonna have to start acting like a Puerto Rican.
Would it make you feel better if you blessed mine?
I can't bless anything.
No, I mean you got mine blessed.
I don't know if it will work if you don't believe.
You believe, isn't that what matters?
Not the one using the gun. You know, a non-believer can hold a cross up to a vampire and it won't do anything. It's not the
Wait,
item, it's the
so
belief.
if I believe, does that mean my gun will be more powerful?
If you believe, your life will be more powerful.
You know, now suddenly sounds all like hokey shit.
I understand.
Sorry,
not about
sorry.
Oh, I'm used to it. There's a lot of atheism in the world.
It's just
And
that it
devil
sounds like
worshippers.
such a line.
It's because I'm Mexican.
No. I mean the way you said it, like it sounds like such a con.
Because all Mexicans are con artists?
No. It's that like, the religious side of like.
Anne says she's been like this all day, Maria. Don't worry about it. She thought you'd just be hanging out permanently in the Mexican place. Why would they hang out permanently in the Mexican?
Well, you mentioned it earlier. I thought you wanted to go there for food.
Yeah, and when I'm done eating, I leave.
I don't. No, Anne was the one who said I thought you were going to be there all the time,
She made a bet that you'd be there.
and she was just going to arrive when we left.
You know where I was before I went there?
Still at the diner?
Gun shop. They sell guns there.
I realize.
And bullets.
Uh-huh. You sure you want to be telling me this after what I just confessed in the church?
You want a reminder that she's not allowed to keep anything she's not qualified on?
No, it probably wouldn't occur to her in this part of the conversation.
Meanwhile, back with you guys.
I believe we were making our way to.
Alright, so eventually everyone meets back up at the diner.
Alright, since Jen gathered all the fun stuff.
I'm spent.
Alright, we investigated the we found a crime in progress, and
Went investigating. They made me do it. No, I win. I win. I officially win. You totally investigated things. You brought out the little kit and everything, didn't you?
we
Yes. Pay up. No, pay the fuck up. Fine.
God, you're raking it in today, Anne.
Yeah, I got $10.
Huh.
That's $9 more than I had earlier.
Nice bluff. Right, so we investigated the chemical facility that we weren't meant to. We climbed to the top of that one so we could see the other one, and there was a window open, so we might have investigated the interior and found like some DMSO stuff being stolen in a crime in progress, and it may be mutant adjacent or involved.
Huh.
Wait, you can investigate her mutancy? I found what might very much have been spiderweb, but not necessarily on the window.
And we
Spider-
Spiders are allowed to be not that much.
and like
It's a fairly new building.
three of us did not see this guy enter and leave.
They must have
Wait,
been quick.
And it's like, wait, which three?
Derek, myself, and Dexy.
Man, Alvin's pretty perceptive.
A live on them?
I mean, I noticed the
Yes.
window was ajar all of a sudden, so he must have got in and out fast.
It's a living enough?
It's gotta
With
be
the
20.
spiderweb thing?
You need 20.
Okay, never mind.
Said that earlier.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
It wasn't just to fuck him. That's the number.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
Eric,
a couple
So I would
weeks
have
ago,
needed to roll a nat 20 because I've got 0 intelligence.
Yeah, that's a mark I don't think we could really hit.
Tom's got it. He rolled a nat 20.
There we go.
Now, does he care enough to tell us?
How can drink be fibrous?
Fun. That's out.
At least the straw's plastic.
I mean, have you ever had coconut milk where they don't quite scrape off all the stuff properly?
How do you milk a coconut?
Well,
Ends like with a very low stool.
ow,
Or do you melt it?
right there.
Does it melt like chocolate? It kind of looks like a Kinder egg.
When's the bus picking us up?
Spiderweb, chemicals. That's that spider sand thing for the newspaper, right? The mutant.
Oh yeah, what was its name?
I
just
told you the
Anansi.
spider sand thing.
Yeah, it had a name though.
Anansi. I remember the name.
Oh.
I don't remember what he did.
That's the one.
A something.
Okay, so we have confirmation. Definitely a mutant. We
No,
can,
not necessarily.
Could be just some kind of weird technology, maybe.
It could be. Let's not jump to conclusions.
Could
I need
be.
to get this back to the lab.
Could be aliens.
We didn't find any leads at church anyway.
Y'all went to church?
Yeah.
just in case there was Crossman related.
Oh,
you
right,
know.
right.
I didn't only go there for that. I just want to put that on the table.
Oh, you went there for God, and you went there for vengeance.
You didn't warn us first because they have a history of cutting our comms and disabling mutant powers.
I don't want to upset anybody
And
until it had been
I
confirmed.
told the most reliable backup there was. Tom.
That'd do it.
Yeah.
I can't think of a better insurance policy.
Right, so everybody had a fun day out. We have sort of not done anything, but also done a lot.
Well, so we have to wait until you analyse that substance at the lab.
What, another lab?
So we got no way. I suppose they're already long gone now, huh?
Well, if they weren't, they're an incredible chameleon.
Well, he's a cheeky bastard too. He dropped a peppermint bomb. What?
Right, they could have gone up.
Ceiling panels often can just be pushed up. They could have been right up there the whole time.
I'm just hiding until everyone left.
We should go back.
We've been down here too long.
You might find more evidence even if they're already
Well,
gone.
I mean,
That's true.
we could take the whole team there, and
But that would definitely spook them if we sent that many people. No way would they.
well, if we took the whole team, then at least we'd have flyers if we flushed them.
True. Stephanie could patrol from the air.
She's still not here.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mention her and Dick.
No,
They're just
I
still
remember.
gone doing whatever they're doing.
Oh.
Actually, Dex would be the single best answer for
Because he could detect a mind in there.
Dex.
He might be busy.
Dex.
Hi,
Oh,
Alvin. Sup?
So we're chasing a criminal mastermind who was a bastard who dropped a peppermint bomb, so we can't follow them. Could you tell if they're still in the area?
We're on our way back now, so be there in like a minute or two.
Right.
I do have a range. That's how you're able to reach me. Fascinating thing at the museum. Must tell Roxanne to go there at some point.
Huh.
Here you go. Cool, that's totally not undignified for me at all.
Oh, you got a Stephanie ride.
Derek just actually.
Wait a
goes
minute.
bit.
Did you get more than one Stephanie ride?
He most certainly did not.
Wow.
Wow, Roxanne.
Wow, they went to the museum. They were having culture and shit.
But so you didn't take him. You didn't take him there and take him back.
So we've been having fun investigating crimes. Investigating
Yes.
crimes.
If one of you doesn't mind.
We're looking for an Anansi Spider-Man.
Huh. Well, you really didn't see a damn thing, did you?
Nothing.
And you
Well, yeah.
were looking in the other direction. You don't mention that bit, so you do look a bit foolish.
What a surprise! Derek doesn't mind.
You'll
That's a
keep.
hell of a thing to say to a psychic.
You'll keep.
A telekinetic.
Elitist.
If you want to look in my head, at least you get a picture of the place, how it looked inside and out.
Okay, just think about it really hard.
You can tell I'm trying, because I put a finger on my forehead.
Actually getting really good. You need to stop doing the thing. Because it just makes it hard and I'll have to push in and that might hurt.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, there we go. And then you really did just glance away for a little bit and that window was open. Damn, that's quick and ballsy. Hey, think about when you arrived on the scene, will you?
Okay. Climbing up and over the...
Fuck! No, I botched. He gets nothing.
Oh.
No. Get
Changing the scene!
So we have 2 Dexes.
Window was definitely not open. Definitely not open. No one's even on the grounds. There's Derek.
The Dixie
Dixie
Swammeroo.
There's Derek at the top. There's Derek at the bottom.
Up. So, there it is. Black. God, unfortunately your eyesight's not good enough. There was someone dressed in black on one of those metal ball things.
Fuck!
And they weren't there when the window was open. They broke in while you were there.
You cheeky son of a bitch.
Motherfucker.
I kind of like...
Sorry, Dexy. Wanda. He said Wanda, not Dexy. That was me.
Okay.
That's ballsy. I kind of like it already. Who breaks in when the investigators broke in first?
To be fair, it was a guy who looks like him, a punk girl, and a black man on a roof. They probably thought you were also here for crimes.
Technically, they were correct.
Yeah.
There's a little bit racist. Well, not really. It's just how people perceive things. Fine, whatever. There must be racist on white. Wait, you're white?
It's not a pallor, it's a complexion.
Okay, I'll get out in the sun more. I've been spending too much time in the library.
Yeah.
Right, so how far could they have gotten? Can you...
But we should go back inside and see if they're still there.
Yeah, they might not have been able to steal as much as they
Dex,
were hoping
can you
for.
tell if there's a man still in that building?
We'll have to get closer. Because there are mines there, but... It's an occupied building.
Oh.
I get more precise the closer I am.
Well, let's roll.
Besides which, there's a psychic in the area.
The
Okay.
third one.
Yeah. Well, the second one.
Asshole.
He probably has one of those too. I know I've got one. That's you.
Oh. Don't worry, Derek. You're our asshole.
And I'm stuck with all of you. You're fine. Well, we should probably get going.
Sure.
Turn into the seed of the crowd.
Well, I don't feel anyone committing any kind of obvious subversive thoughts. I mean, beyond the normal amount of criminality most people contemplate. Of course, actually reading minds would be a bit of a breach, but whereabouts in the building am I supposed to be looking?
Oh, after we got through the window there...
That closed window.
Yep. Oh, God damn it. We didn't
Why?
close it when we left.
So they're probably already gone.
Or
Wasn't your theory that they might have been up in the ceiling?
We should go have a look. Says Jennifer, sort of shuffling over towards it.
Well, there's no
Sure,
locks
go
on
ahead.
those windows.
There was no evidence of feet patter or anything on the ground, so he may not have ever touched down. But he did choose to throw down a scent bomb.
So either they knew or it's a general precaution. How prevalent are security dogs in this region, do you know? Anne's like, annoyingly prevalent. Dogs are big game on industrial campus. They're more effective than security alarms. What?
Wondering how you know that is all.
Professionalism.
Right.
Because shut up.
That's hardly a reason.
Jen's gonna scuttle into the building.
I don't know if we should all be going, but we should definitely not just send her alone.
Well, I'm going in again just because if the scene's changed,
You'll
Just
probably
make sure if
remember
you
the
follow
best.
her, give her some distance. You don't want to contaminate any potential evidence.
Who's going?
Done that before.
well, Alvin's going.
Okay. By the time you catch up, she's already, like, standing on top of one of the tanks, lifting up a ceiling panel. Yeah, they were definitely here.
God damn it. Alvin is
More
going
of
to,
that sticky goo.
Alvin's going to walk over to the drum and lift the lid to see if they
I'm
stole.
gonna try and get Prince. Yeah, there's another liter missing.
He got more.
Oh, I hate failing. This is my fault. Can you give me a little boost up or someone?
Yep, coming up. Alvin.
More butt support! More butt support!
But actually also zipline up to the ceiling and boost her up in.
Wait, I don't need to. This area is dusty. Wait, it's too dusty.
I don't know what your thought process is right now.
Clean, newish building, recently constructed. Look, that's months of dust. Bullshit. Right?
Doesn't make sense to me.
I'm going to natural 20. Fuck. I'm going to collect some.
So you think Thief Boy brought the dust in with him?
Does that look like normal dust to you? In a bag?
Observe.
It's kind of yellowy.
Sand?
Sand. Really fine sand. Why, though?
Sand and spider. And Nancy.
But why leave it?
Why bring it?
Why coat the underside of these panels with it?
I don't know, maybe that's what he clings to, or how he's climbing and staying on the
No
other
evidence
ceiling.
of it in the carpet fibers or anything like that.
Well, it's not on the ground. The bitch dropped a peppermint bomb down there.
Okay, let me think about this. So if I was going to bring sand with me on an escapade... God damn it, Anne. What would I use it for? Weight? Just in case I had to steal a golden idol?
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand. Rifle sand. For sniping.
Sandblasting?
Soaking up any liquids.
That's another one.
Soaking up liquids.
Wait. Does this dovetail with the DSO? Like, soak up a liquid and a liquid that infuses something into someone?
It might. I need to do more research on DMSO, it seems.
Wait,
I
what
don't
if-
think it can transmute sand through you,
Can
though.
it soak into sand?
Of course it can. Oh my god. That's it, isn't it? They're storing it in something with sand in it, so
It's-
it doesn't slosh.
they're storing it in the sand that soaks into the sand, and then you're carrying something that's more solid and less liquid.
And then all you have to do is just run it through a filter on the other end. Oh my god! Roxanne, you're certainly
A
very bright.
genius. She's a geo genius.
I work with sand and dirt all the time.
After making the most delightful of castles.
Really? Do you make sandcastles?
Something like that.
This I have to see.
Are you at least 18 years old?
See? You can check my driver's license.
Then you should
She
be
hands the
fine.
fake driver's license. According to this, I'm a 23-year-old librarian.
Name's Steve.
No?
I was joking. But I like that you checked. Okay, so if they're soaking it up with sand,
Wait. So, can we just get a little bit of this sand, put some of the DSO in it, and then just see if it does anything to Roxanne's being able to detect?
She'll scoop more sand up. Okay, I'm going to steal a little bit of this, but we'll give it back, right?
well, that depends how if we can after it's been infused with the
Once
sand.
this soaks right in, it turns into a... I probably shouldn't touch that with... Oh, I've got gloves. Turns into a very sticky, gluggy sand. Yeah, oh wow, look at that. That's like a paste.
Okay, does it do anything weird to your senses?
It's less likely to leak and leave traces if it's like that, right?
Yeah. It's also holding me together real well. Oh well, I need a volunteer
For
to rub it on them and see if it leaves that trace like it did on you.
okay.
Nothing.
So it bonds to the sand but keeps it from reacting with
So
human
it's
skin.
safe.
Kinda
then leave
neutralizes
that there
it.
and put a little note that they need to run this through a filter to get it back.
Could also help if you're stealing it and you have a fall or take a hit and it spills everywhere. You're not covered in the stuff.
They
We
might
need to
even be
get
able
back to the hack cave. I mean,
They might even
the
be
tin.
able to separate
Sorry,
it with
what?
a centrifuge, right?
sure, maybe.
Which wouldn't even require that
I know where you
much
said
science
that, too.
equipment.
Gonna note that down.
Harmony's like, at this juncture, I feel I should advise that we report this.
Oh yeah, we'll be reporting this.
I mean, we should take action to do that now,
Yeah.
with respect.
Well, I think if everybody agrees that we've got all we can here now.
So, that's it. Vacation day is over.
What vacation day?
I was having one.
I
You
hope
actually believed that this was just a. There weren't ulterior motives.
Why do you think we went to the museum? That way the Midnight Boy is very far away from ever being able to help. Also, I get a vacation.
Fair enough.
And then we needed you and called you back to action.
Well, I did have my radio with me.
I'm never allowed to go anywhere by myself, so I was stuck with a lot anyway. Work may as well.
You are allowed to go places by yourself.
No, I gotta have like a pass or someone to follow me around.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're under, what was it, double secret probation?
Yeah.
Christy O.D.
Jen, is there anything else you think we can get from this? Or are we good to report on now? You're
Right
the
now, I'd be
expert.
afraid of contaminating anything else. Like, I've already really cocked up once.
Maybe bag that little sandy. It's evidence.
Let's get out of here before they
She'll
come up.
Write the evidence label.
That's,
Add this to your collections, the stop from the door.
Completely unannotated, Derek.
Well, we didn't exactly
Really
have time.
need to maintain a chain of evidence. You're a professional now.
I understand. I'm trying to remember.
Derek, quick question.
Didn't your dad teach you to learn to do things right?
I'm ignoring you now.
quick question. Do you even have a pen on you to note stuff?
Yeah. Pencil, but
You can't stab an evidence baggie with a pencil. Felt tip.
forgot my pen, right?
Oh, just use an invisible. Oh, you can!
To be fair, this was vacation day.
Yeah, I didn't remember my
You don't
kit.
see anyone else walking around with their kits, do you?
Looks at
Well,
Jane.
I do see one person.
I mean, it's
And
still
that came
pretty-
in incredibly handy.
Yeah.
I still probably should have remembered. I mean, I did still bring this little thing. Derringer.
Stop waving such a powerful firearm around.
Ooh.
So let's just report in.
You all leave.
Back to Roxanne's favorite.
The
The
diner.
phone booth. I assume you want to go report it.
I mean, if the diner's got a phone, I can use the phone there. A lot of diners do have a phone, actually.
Paying customers only.
Fine, I'll get some fudgesicle.
Shh.
Thanks.
Don't thank me.
Dixie, you want this?
Please.
Based on what I've seen diner films, phones being like in movies, I just assume.
Esteban's tuxedo hire.
Hello, password.
Propaganda facility.
Oh, this is Cadet Emery.
We know.
Oh, we'd like to report mutant-related crime that we've come across, and I've got an evidence drop-off.
Understood. One moment, please.
Report.
Hello, we believe we have come across,
A mutant crime, yes.
yes, the...
And you have concluded and have captive ready for internment?
No, we have evidence that needs analyzing for confirmation, and need to return back to the labs for Miss Jenkins to analyze what she's collected.
Aren't you making a sort of mountain out of a molehill? Wasn't exactly the most complex situation.
Huh? We mean making a mount. We just want pickup so that we can get back and start analyzing
I
the...
think we might have missed the thing we were meant to be doing.
Miss Emery, perhaps you should explain yourself more fully.
Okay, so some members discovered some DSMO being stolen by potential mutant criminal. Is it Anansi, I believe it's pronounced? Anansi?
Stop.
The whip.
You hear the sound of someone rubbing the bridge of their nose. I'm sending your pickup.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Keep your eyes open for anything else mutant crime related that might be in the area.
Understood, sir.
Keep your eyes open for a very, very obvious crime, perhaps, that might be going on that only a fool could miss.
Sure. Thank you, sir. Well, sound of rolling eyes from the other end. Emery out. Why do I get the feeling that we stumbled across something else
That is completely our style.
and there is something else apparently far more obvious that's somehow bypassed all of us?
Well,
criminals
that guy's been breaking into a car with his mutant powers for the last 3 hours.
Okay, one. One, why is this the first time it's come up if you've known he's been doing it for 3 hours?
Snitches get stitches.
Two, why is it taking him 3 hours to do what an ordinary
Because
person
we
could have
haven't
done?
He keeps breaking in, sighing in exasperation, locking the car again, and then starting to break in.
Because he's waiting for us to.
I'm not the one who didn't notice it.
I feel like we're gonna get in trouble for that one. Hopefully the
Wait, that was it? Just some guy stealing a car?
it's a mutant crime. It's a good test, I guess.
What kind of powers is he even using? Say just
His fingers turned into keys.
Do you want me to just go over and
yeah.
sneak on up behind him? But Derek's not the greatest at this sneaking thing.
What's Derek doing?
Stopping the
10?
real test.
Okay, so he turns around before you get there, and it's like, oh no!
Go the rest of the way, Bob?
Ow! Stop it!
Well, I mean,
And then Roxanne, as she's watching this, she's going to cross her arms, shake her head, and go,
well, you can have
stereotypical Mexican car thief. That's racist, don't you agree?
What?
It's racist.
Stereotype for a reason.
Why is Derek trying to hit him with a bat instead of like arresting him?
well.
And's like, because Derek's a retard.
I'm pretty sure they have a case for like police brutality.
They do.
They're not police.
We have absolutely failed this one. Maybe that, in fact, was the test. To see how properly we can just do something minor. Jen's like, realistically speaking, we're not even supposed to arrest him. We're just supposed to detain him and call the police. This is a low-grade crime.
Yep.
And unless we get attacked by a mutant using his... Well, actually,
Yeah.
through any means, nice loophole there, then we don't actually arrest them ourselves
I
at
mean,
all.
we have done the Miranda-style arrest before.
Yeah, it's important to know how to do that. Unfortunately, I think we failed this one.
By
I blame
giving
myself.
By giving the job to Derek.
No. Anne's like, yeah. It's totally why. Jen's like, I'm not the one having sex with him.
Else we will be.
Confirmation.
Anne's like,
Oof.
Double confirmation.
Jen's just like kitty face.
I'm going to see Dixie do that at some point because she could literally do face.
Look, I think we both.
Just an actual face fault.
I think we both know this hasn't exactly gone to plan. So, do you want to put these on, or do I have to do it? Zip ties.
Zip ties? You ain't read my rights. You ain't called the police. You fucked up.
Well, I haven't called the police yet.
Look, we know this ain't a real crime.
Yeah,
You already fucked up.
We
Okay.
fucked up 3 hours ago, I think.
You know how many actual police officers I had to explain?
I can imagine that would have been an
Alvin
issue.
is
Two of them
actually
right
going to
in front
slip-
of you.
Alvin is slipping out the door, walking plain across the street behind him to Derek, show the zip tie, and then zip tie the guy's hands behind his back.
See, that's how you do that.
Well, I mean, it clearly wasn't exactly
Very cool.
nice.
Angular metamorph. It only works on my hands and arms, though.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, sorry. Just so you know, this ain't bullshit. I'm actual member of the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Oh yeah, he's in real handy checking those cars.
Okay, so anyway, which one of you guys is the leader?
Face pressed over to the glass over there.
Oh,
I think
is
you
that
should.
for me? I'll go out of the diner and...
Hey, leader.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, so you get a D.
It's not an
That's
F.
probably the first D she's ever gotten.
First of all, approaching a suspect just stealing a car, minor petty crime unless he had actually already broken in. Then it's grand theft. Identify selves. If they resist, then you get to do the things. If they don't, you detain and call the police to perform an arrest.
Of course.
No rights read even when you did. You tried to just pop me on the head. What's up with you? I ain't even broken into the car that you'd seen yet. I mean, yeah, I've done it a bunch of times, but you know. Is that just your answer for everything?
No, it's more like we already knew everything was tits up anyway. May as well.
No,
Make it worse? You know, even though you already make a bunch of mistakes, still doing things properly can still get you a passing grade. But that's okay. You're here to learn. I've been doing this like 7 years.
Shit.
But anyway, so that's no good. Thirdly, like 3 hours?
We got distracted by a real mutant crime, to be fair.
Technically, that was a real mutant crime.
No, but
unless
I mean,
you own the
it was
car.
the setup.
It belongs to the department. You can tell because if it's a piece of shit.
Does it have government plates?
It has no plates. Yeah, no hydraulics, no stereo, no plates, no radio,
crime,
no hydraulics.
especially the hydraulics.
I mean, it does have a device for slowing down and speeding up the passage of time. He pulls out a bong.
Right. Why is that in a DMV vehicle?
It's a piece of evidence.
Oh, right.
Eventually her bus pulls up.
Alright.
Time to go, I guess.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hey, no problem.
Hopefully.
I'm absolutely certain I'll be seeing you guys again.
We may not be seeing you.
You better.
I mean, especially if you look exactly the same.
Nope. Doesn't even mean where your nose.
Well, I'll be.
God, you're like a Muppet.
It's prosthetic. It looks really fake now because it's not perfectly blended anymore. Anyway.
Alright, let's get back to searching up our other crime we found.
You know what's amazing? I couldn't even feel him. He's got really good defenses.
He's
Third psychic, right.
Well, like he said, he's already been in for 7 years.
Actually, third psychic's me. Oh, hey, Derek, this is an incredibly gorgeous woman.
Oh, well, howdy.
Nope, there you are. Gotcha. That's very clever.
I take it you were here to shield the operation from Dex?
I'll be traveling back with you.
Cool. It was impressive that it worked for as long as it did.
Yeah, that's a neat trick. I never thought of bending minds. There's a lot of things young psychics don't learn.
I like her.
Oh, damn psychics.
Yeah, you know what part of psychic means I can read your thoughts.
Derek, do we need to practice giving the whole Miranda speech? If you could read it to Anne.
Yeah, I think we need like a class lesson on that one, just to make sure.
Class lesson? You just have to memorize. Didn't you do it to the bakery guy?
You
just need to.
Yeah. Look, it's been a while.
It shouldn't have been a while. Every
The-
time you arrest someone, you need.
I haven't been arresting that many people. You know, it's been a lot more open fire and a lot less detained.
Go back to detain.
Don't pick the mission. Sorry, we're usually like this.
Fortunately, I'm so embarrassed.
And Alvin's already piled into the bus.
Climb on.
I thought we were on the bus trying to get back.
There you are.
Back at base.
Jin runs off. Runs off. Runs off. Runs off. Runs off. Runs off.